Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back again to the Focus Group. This is a very good day. Today being, is it Tuesday? Is it Monday? Yeah, it's a Monday. Sorry, I'm pulling your leg. Today being the Monday, the date is 28th, mwezi wa nane, the year is 2023. Welcome again to the Focus Group. This is the show that you really guaranteed to get the trending story. I'm going to do away with the introductions. But yes, it is a good day. But today I feel conned. I feel stripped of my 50 shillings. Is it 50 or 60? 60 shillings. Today I decided to now buy a newspaper. And literally I was not going to come to the studios today, but today I feel really angry with this Githeri media. So I decided to buy a newspaper. And I'm sitting right across the hall reading the newspaper. To, to What is going on with these newspapers? I think they should just stick or translate the soap operas. They do them in script so people can read soap operas in script. They bring all those Nigerian movies, just put them in script. Let people read soap operas in these dailies, especially the daily. You know the daily, I mean the daily. That the daily that is published every daily. All they should do, please, do us all a favor. Transcribe soap operas from Colombia and all those Latin countries and put them in the newspapers so people can read. Bring all the Nigerian movies and transcribe them, put them in scripts and let people read. Because I do not understand how you're doing stories with no verifications. Today I'm actually I think it's on the third page, or the second page of the newspaper. And I'm reading a story of how these people are trying to tarnish the Right Honorable, actually scrap that, His Excellency, the Deputy President's name. Giving all these shambolics of how the PCA's office is busy trying to implement the manifesto and other people within the same regime are busy doing, what are they busy doing? The president is busy doing what His Excellency the President appointed him to do. The people of this country elected him to do. I even felt embarrassed reading this newspaper today. And that is why I say, for me, here are the focus group. This is a show based on fact. This is a show based on scientific facts, research, thorough done research, like the one I did in your newspaper today. When did you sit down with the Right Honorable Cleophas Malala, and he told you he's the Deputy President, His Excellency's Deputy President best buddy, who's been sent in the Western region to do what you want to imply in so many words? How would you even waste paper trying to describe, trying to write all these narratives that you have no basis for? Did you actually sit down with Malala, His Excellency, the Deputy President, and do you have scripts for them, transcripts? Either you did some private interview, and they told you that they're trying to do anything in the Western region. This is very wrong. It is really wrong. And I do not understand why, especially that particular media house, is so focused and placing all this energy in trying to write all these shenanigans, these shambolic stories in their newspapers, where you have this very beautiful space whereby you can give people facts. There's a summit coming by. There's a summit coming on the 4th. Why don't you place your focus on that and give people preparations to that? Tell people how important that summit is. We have devolved government. We have the power outage the other day. Why don't you place your focus in the right direction? Go to the right honorable, I do not want to call him Waziri, and ask him what went wrong with power. That is how you should be focusing your energies, not writing shambolics in your newspapers, wasting a whole 2 pages. Do you know how important a newspaper is? And yet you go ahead and waste a whole 2 pages writing shambolics. I felt embarrassed as a Kenyan. I really felt some anger coming out of me. First of all, to say the least, not considering the amount of money I wasted buying that newspaper, the amount of time I wasted by reading that newspaper, not considering if my boss found me reading a newspaper in the morning instead of working. I took the risk of reading your newspaper. I wasted my money. And then you come and give me all these shambolics in folded like one of those soap operas you give us on TV. Please, shenanigans za TV na entertainment times, soap operas, keep them on the TV. On the newspaper, people who come and read the newspaper, Kenyans, do not want to read soap operas in your newspapers. They do not want shenanigans. They do not want shambolic stories on the newspapers. So please, if you're going to write anything, write substantiality. I normally look at one very important newspaper you have, the Daily, the Business Daily. It is quite important how the editors within that newspaper come up with very creative content and content that is substantial to everybody, business and other stories. But on the other one, it's like you have one for children entertainment, ama sijui, is it soap opera time that you're trying to transcribe and bring it to the public in transcripts? Ama what you're trying to do? I really do not understand. Because I don't remember when you ever did a piece, ama gave a fact on when you sat down with the Deputy President, His Excellency, the Deputy President, and he gave you a story of how he's trying to change politics in the Western region. Did you sit down with Cleophas Malala and told you, in fact, recorded of how he's trying to change a certain narrative in Western region? This is all speculations. We do not need, we get a lot of rumors. Na moshene mingi sana huku nje. We do not need moshene in the newspapers. And please, you have a very beautiful space. Kama imewashinda, tokeni, let others write newspapers. It is very simple. You do not have to waste people's time, money. People are taking risks out here, reading newspapers where they should be working, and you're here wasting their time. Shambolic.